What it is, what it was, what it could be, y'all. Welcome back to Disc Golf Justice. The other day I made a 6-claw buzz versus Lizottl Hex video, and Overthrow Disc Golf commented on there and said I really needed to try out the Pathfinder. And then literally like a day later I went to an event and they had a little stand there, and of course they had a Pathfinder right there. And of course it was in my favorite hot pink color, you know, so I couldn't resist. The thing is, this is my first ever Thought Space Athletics disc. I don't know anything about them really. I only learned about them the other day. I will say I do like the hand feel of this disc. It feels like if you combine a buzz and the Hex together, which are both great hand feeling discs. The Hex is really good, the buzz is good, and this is like right in between them. Since the other day the Hex won the buzz versus Hex battle, I'm gonna compare the Pathfinder to the Hex now, and we're gonna have ourselves another mid-range battle. Like I said, I don't really know anything about Thought Space Athletics. I am having a little bit of buyer's regret with this Pathfinder, only because of the plastic. I haven't thrown it, this will be my first time throwing it, but just this plastic in particular feels very, very slippery, and I feel like on a hot day, me and it wouldn't really get along. Other than that, it feels like a great disc. Let's see how it flies. We are here at the North Ride Common, hole 1, 282 feet dead straight. You got OB to the left of the trees on the left, OB to the right of the trees on the right. Should be a pretty good hole for these mid-ranges. Since the Lizottl won the last mid-range battle, it's got the box. Come out of that. Come out of that. I mean, it's not great, but it's a look. Pathfinder's turn. It's gonna be my first toss with it. I do think that this slick plastic is gonna have a bit of an issue in the wet grass, but we'll find out. I've definitely felt like that was more stable than the Hex was. It went pretty much dead straight, didn't have any turn to it at all. The Hex did end up a little bit further out than the Pathfinder. I finally found a way of putting that doesn't cause any pain. I'm not necessarily making a mini butter, but it doesn't hurt, so we have somewhere to build off of. Here we go. Yes, sir. That's a bird. This Pathfinder actually flew really similar to the buzz, just like not much turn, pretty much dead straight. But I mean, this is hole 1. We got a lot of reviewing left to do of it. Let's put this in there. That's 2 birds. Let's go. Let's go. Everyone who's ever played with me know I have 2 modes. I'm either on or I'm completely off. It looks like today we might be on. 2 birdies there, and we're on to hole 2, 275 feet. You can't really see the basket here. It's tucked away behind this tree down there. You got OB in this little brush pile. Normally this is a pretty simple hyzer forehand hole, and I probably could do that with these, but I don't think a lot of people are gonna use this as a forehand disc. You might, I'm not gonna say you can't. I think more people would probably throw a turnover or an Annie shot with these discs than they would a forehand. So I'll try the Annie shot and see if we can't get it down there. Oh, dang, that tree. That was looking either super duper good or super duper long. I can't tell. That might have been a good or a bad tree. Let's see if we can't do a little better with the Pathfinder. Nose up, same tree, pretty much same spot. I threw that one pretty bad nose up. Yeah, I have a bad habit of throwing Annie shots nose up, so if y'all have any tips for keeping the nose down on an Anheuser shot, I'm all ears. This is a long putt. I ain't making this, but let's just make it so we don't have a long comebacker, huh? I don't know, I slick had a chance of making that. Let me run that again. All right, this time I'm gonna actually run it. I mean, I got the same exact result. Whatever. Try to make the adjustment on the Lizottl. I'm gonna actually run this one for real. Just, if I miss this, we're in trouble. Get it. Oh, dang, I thought I had that for a second. I'd like to say that not only is this new putting style pain-free, but it's also money. But we all know that as soon as you like making a little adjustment to your putting style, you always start making everything straight away. And then a day later, it's gone. So we'll see how long this lasts. That barely goes in, and that slick hurt my shoulder. Can we also just take a moment and appreciate this like Avatar Aang and Donatello disc golf things my wife got me? Those things are dope. And Berg's bag. Still tied up at hole 3. We got 261 foot OB to the left of these trees here, and you got a little brush pile here with this big tree that's also OB. It's a pretty short hole for mid-ranges, so I'm just gonna like like I'm playing catch down there. Grass is making these discs wet. Come out of that. Yep. Actually, that's short. That's actually short. Try the Pathfinder. Maybe I put a little more on this. That did turn that time. I mean, it's pretty much in the exact same spot. They're both should be birdie putts. This Hex actually did end up quite a bit short. They both ended up a little short. If y'all can watch that back, did I put Annie on these shots or something? Or like, why did these turn so much when I like barely threw them? You know what I mean? And I still feel like they turned, like that shot turned more for the Pathfinder than it did on hole 1 where I put a lot more into it. Let's try to put this birdie putt in there, huh? Oh. That didn't feel good out of the hand, but we'll take it. I'll tell you what, this distance of putt scares me the most because I know I'm supposed to make it. I'm probably in your way this way, but if I go this way, I got this tree there, so I'm just gonna get it over with. Hole 4, 219-foot double mando between these two trees, and it is a tight gap. And this is a short hole for some mid-ranges. So this is, again, whenever I'm in a situation where I have too much disc for the length of the hole, I always just more think of it as like playing catch rather than try to think about form. It's like I'm playing catch to the basket over there. We'll see if it works. Turn. Oh, just barely turns enough. I think that was the body English I put on that one. Let's try to do it again. Just playing catch. Oh no, completely missed. Completely missed that mando. Surprisingly, I haven't missed this double mando in a while. Well, the Pathfinder's got to come back here to the drop zone, and this is for par. I'm gonna putt it because I'm feeling a little bit more confident in my putting distance. We'll just, oh, that's so good. Like, I mean, it's perfect layup, but I was trying to make that. That was a very bad attempt. For a 2-stroke lead. Come on, Hex, you got this. Of course, the wind picks up now. Ooh, doesn't matter. That almost fluttered away, but we got it. Actually, I might as well just tap this one in. Take its bogey. We've made it to the last hole, hole 5, 202 feet uphill with a low ceiling. Some trickier hole than it looks like. And with the Hex taking a 2-stroke lead on that last hole, it may just well be over with. It's gonna take a lot for the Pathfinder to win this one on the last hole, but you never know, crazier things could happen. Maybe I'll get an ace. Sit. That should be good. That actually might have went a little bit long, but all right, Pathfinder. You got some work ahead of you. See if we can get the ace. Oh, 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 no. No, it's just a smidge too high. This is a big putt for the Pathfinder. It needs this birdie in order to keep it just a 2-stroke loss because it looks like the Hex should make that birdie. I don't know. Knowing me, I'll probably miss that, but let's go. Just put it in there. Yeah, yeah. I'm gonna use the same putter and we're just gonna bang out this Hex as well. Oh, it feels good to have the confidence coming back with the putt, I'll tell you that. Being able to be at like this distance and literally not pooping my pants because I'm so afraid that I'm gonna miss this and I don't have the ability to make it. But now I'm just kind of like, I don't know, I'll even putt with the Pathfinder. This new putting style, I think it's just the pain-free. Being pain-free, man, you'd be surprised what that'll do. All right, y'all, that's gonna wrap up the battle. Looks like, again, the Hex is gonna take the mid-range win, this time doing it by a comfy 2 strokes, even though it did beat the Buzz by, what, 2 strokes as well. It's beating both of these. Now, mind you, like I said, I've only been playing for 7 months. I'm probably not the best person to do a comparison battle as my form's still being critiqued and still working out all the kinks and everything, and I can't throw the exact same every time. However, if I just had to compare these two a little bit, I would say the Pathfinder's a bit much straighter than the Hex, has a little bit less turn. I don't really know anything about Thought Space plastics, so I don't even know what plastic this is in, let alone what this plastic type does. In terms of hand feel, I would say the Pathfinder feels better in the hand than the Buzz, which is a good thing because the Buzz is one of my all-time favorite in the hand feel disc, but it doesn't quite feel as good as the Hex. The Hex is still by far the best hand feel disc on the market, at least in my opinion, but it seems like a lot of other people seem to think that as well. Personally, I still think I'm gonna keep the Lizottl as my mid-range, and I honestly think it's gonna beat out the Buzz as well. There's just not really a reason for me to have all three of these in my bag, but I wanted to see which one was the best one. With Overthrow telling me to try the Pathfinder, I gave it a crack, man, and it's a great disc, but I still like the Hex more. But if you guys like the video, make sure you give it a big old thumbs up. If you wanna see more, make sure you smash that subscribe button so you don't miss out on any of my future content, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.